ओम यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया माम् अद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुरेव महेश्वर गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। सदाशिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्। परमसम्मान्याः व्यासश्री परिवारस्य महामान्याः सदस्याः संस्कृत मातुः योग्यतम पुत्राः संपूर्ण विश्वे संस्कृतस्य महत्त्वं परिपोषणाय प्रकाशनाय संवर्धनाय च बद्धादराः विद्वांसः। व्यासश्री परिवारस्य इयं ज्ञान प्रदीप शिखा अद्यावधि उज्जीविता करुणा कालात् प्रारभ्य प्रायशः चतुर्शतम् एव व्याख्यानानि अस्माभिः एव आयोजितानि। श्रृंखला शतक व्याख्यान शतक मध्ये इदं तु तृतीयं शतकं चलति। तत्र 54तमम् एव व्याख्यानमिदम्। अद्य अस्माकं सौभाग्यात् अस्माभिः सह समागताः सन्ति, संयुक्ताः सन्ति आचार्याः डी प्रमोद महोदयाः। इतः पूर्वम् अस्माभिः भगवद्गीतायाम् एव रीट् रेस्ट इन पीस इति विषयमुदीकृत्य तेषां व्याख्यानम् अस्माभिः श्रुतं। पदार्थ विज्ञान दृष्ट्या केन उपायेन एव भगवद्गीतायाः अध्ययनं कर्तुं शक्यते, आध्यात्मिकता बुद्धिः स्यात् तदर्थम् आचार्याणां मुखारविन्दात् एव वयं व्याख्यानं श्रुतवन्तः। अद्य तु एकस्य नवीन विषयस्य चिन्तयन्तु यत्र अस्माकमपि गतिः न भवति तत्र अद्य अस्माकम् आचार्याः व्याख्यानं करिष्यन्ति मंदिर परंपरा टेम्पल्स। अच्छा, आदौ तु प्रश्नम् उत्थापयन्ति द इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम, देन सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, आत्मनियोगः, तदनन्तरम् आत्मबोधः, सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन। अतएव एतादृशस्य ज्ञानस्य विमर्शः अद्य करिष्यते। आचार्याः पदार्थ विज्ञानिनः इमे आचार्याः डी प्रमोद महोदयाः। अतः कालविलम्बं न कृत्वा वयं तावत् कार्यक्रमम् अग्रे सारयामः। अस्माभिः सह बहवः विद्वांसः संयुक्ताः सन्ति। अद्यापि पूर्णिमा तिथि, कदाचित् चन्द्रग्रहणस्यापि अवसरः, तथापि कार्यक्रम विघ्नं न स्यात् इति धिया अस्माकं दुर्गासन रथ महोदयः अद्य तु जयपुरतः एव वैदिक मंगलवाक्यं व्याहरिष्यन्ति। तदनन्तरमेव प्रशांत कुमार महला महोदयः अस्माकं संयोजकः कार्यक्रमम् अग्रे सारयिष्यन्ति। अस्तु, दुर्गासन रथ महोदयः मङ्गलम् आचरतु।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। राजन्तमध्वराणां गोपामृतस्य दीदिविं वर्धमानः मे स नः पितेव सूनवेग्नेषु पायनो भव स च स्वानस्वस्तये अग्ने त्वन्नो अन्तम उत त्राता शिवोः वावरूध्याः वसुरग्निर्वसुश्रवा अच्छा नक्षत्युमत्तमग्निरैन्दाः तन्त्वाशोचिष्ठदी दिवस्वमनायो नूनमीमहे सखेभ्यः स नो बोधिश्रधीहव मरुष्याणो अघायतः सोमस्मात् इळ एह्यदीत एहि काम्य एहि मयि वः कामधरोणं भूयात्। हरिः ओम्।
नीलाचलनिवासाय नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। अभिमान्यः महर्षि व्यासदेव राष्ट्रीय प्राच्य विद्या गवेषणा केन्द्र पक्षतः समायोजितायाः भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा इति कार्यक्रमस्य सभापतयः अस्माकं समेषाम् आचार्याः प्रातस्मरणीयाः भारतमातुः योग्यपुत्रेषु अन्यतमाः विश्वायनं भारतायनं प्रभृतीनां महाकाव्यानां रचयितारः बहूनां विश्वविद्यालयानां कुलपतिचराः वाग्मिनः श्रीमन्तः हरेकृष्ण सत्पथी महोदयाः भवन्तः सर्वे जानन्ति येषाम् आशीर्वादेन येषाम् अनुप्रेरणया अयं कार्यक्रमः प्रचलति तेषां कार्यक्रमस्य प्रारम्भे अहं स्वागतं करोमि तेषां चरणकमलयोः नतिततिः विनिवेदयामि। अपरे ये अस्माभिः सह संयोजिताः सन्ति ते अपि अस्माकं समेषाम् आचार्याः प्रातस्मरणीयाः कविकोकिलाः कवितल्लजाः विद्वन्मूर्धन्याः साहित्यशास्त्रेषु कृतभरि परिश्रमाः आचार्याः प्रमोद चंद्र मिश्र महोदयाः येषां काचित् विशिष्टा शैली वर्तते भवन्तः प्रतिरविवासरं शृण्वन्ति साक्षात् सरस्वती तेषां कण्ठे विराजते ते झटित्येव आगत्य अत्र उपस्थितानां समेषां कृते श्लोकान् विरचय्य ते स्वागतं कुर्वन्ति इति हेतोः ते अस्माकं समेषां नमस्याः पूज्याः इति हेतोः कार्यक्रमस्य प्रारम्भे तेषामपि अहम् अत्र स्वागतं करोमि तेषां चरणकमलयोः नतिततिः विनिवेदयामि। भवन्तः सर्वे जानन्ति अस्य कार्यक्रमस्य ये भवन्ति समन्वयकाः ते वस्तुतः छात्रवत्सलाः सदैव जतमानाः सन्ति छात्राणां ज्ञानवृद्ध्यर्थं। तत्र संस्कृतमध्ये कथं विज्ञानं वर्तते वयं तु पठामः इति हेतोः ते उचितम् अवसरं चित्वा ते आमन्त्रयन्ति जे अस्माकं भारतवर्षे विज्ञानिनः सन्ति पदार्थविज्ञाने कार्यं कुर्वन्ति इति हेतोः छात्राणां कृते दत्तप्राणाः अस्माकं समन्वयक महोदयाः भवन्ति आचार्याः बुद्धेश्वर षडङ्गिनः तेषामपि अत्र अहं कार्यक्रमस्य प्रारम्भे अहं स्वागतं करोमि। अस्य कार्यक्रमस्य निर्विघ्न परिसमाप्त्यर्थं ये प्रतिरविवासरं वैदिकमङ्गलाचरणम् उपस्थापयन्ति ते भवन्ति अस्माकम् अनुजकल्पाः दुर्गाशरण रथ महोदयाः तेषामपि अत्र अहं स्वागतं करोमि। महदिदं सौभाग्यम् अद्य अस्माभिः सह ये संयोजिताः सन्ति ये आधारपुरुषरूपेण विराजमानाः सन्ति। Today's the resource person is an eminent professor in physics. Now he is working as a dean research and development at Malla Reddy University, Hyderabad. D. Pramod already delivered a speech before in our program, and he has completed his physics from Delhi University, and he got the PhD degree also from Delhi University, and currently doing a research project, metaphysical analysis of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And the project was sanctioned by the ICPR Government of India up to March 2025. Dr. Pramod has been in the education field for the 40 years. He served in Rajdhani College, University of Delhi as an associate professor in physics. He was on a deputation to Bhutan through Ministry of Education, Government of India, to Royal Government of Bhutan for 3 years. And PDF in Los Angeles, USA. He was a foreign assignment in Salalah College of Technology, Salalah, Oman for 11 years. He is presently as the professor in physics and dean research and development at Malla Reddy University, Hyderabad since 2021. His professionalism are metaphysical analysis on Vedic science and Indian traditions. Here he established Sanskriti Samiti and Sanskriti schools in Hyderabad. He wrote more than 50 research papers and composed songs based on Bharatiya culture, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Indian culture. He was also the principal investor of a project sanctioned by the Indian Council of Philosophy and Research to study the metaphysical analysis of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, laws of karma, soul, and purpose of life. Other than this, he has wrote many books, and he has published so many books like Copyright of Veda, Bharata, World Veda Days, Puranam, Man in Prison, Rest in Peace. He has delivered his speech before on the topic Rest in the Peace, the spiritual being, spiritual education, Vedic traditions and scientific applications, a letter to God, etc. And he has also composed so many songs based on Bhagavad Gita and Indian tradition and culture, like Sanskriti songs, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, contents of Bhagavad Gita. And he has also composed so many songs on perhaps in Tamil, Devalayam, temples, Atma, souls, etc. So we welcome you, sir, and we are feeling very proud to get as a research person to you. So on behalf of the Vyasashree family, I welcome you. And इदानीम् अहम् अनुरुन्धे अस्माकं जे अत्र अस्माकम् आचार्याः सन्ति प्रमोद चंद्र मिश्र महोदयाः अत्र उपस्थितानां समेषां ते आनुष्ठानिकरूपेण स्वागतं करिष्यन्ति। आचार्याः।
Namaskar, sir. Shall I start or somebody is going to speak?
No, sir. Our Pramod Chandra, sir, he will welcome
Fine,
all over the audience. Then he will start. Pramod, sir.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅନମ୍ୟୁଟ୍ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଟିକେ
ନା म्यूट ଅଛି ସାରଙ୍କର
ହଁ म्यूट ଅଛି ଶୁଭୁ ନାହିଁ ସେ ଉପରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି ତାକୁ ହାତ ମାରିଦେଲେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ମିଟିଂ ବସ୍ ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି से तले माइक परी गोटे जोटा अछि सेटा हाथ मार देले
सर सुनी पारुना तुरे
कहउचंदी
ना ना देखते जाऊ
चेष्टा तो करूचंदी किछ कहउचंदी से आ जने के अछंती
He muted the
yes I have informed
no button
तले गोटे ये अछि सर माइक परी अछि देखंतु कैमरा थियो माइक परी अछि से माइक टा टच कर देल रहै
हां संप्रति
हां सला आरंभ करो तो
आम्
हाँ सर श्रूयते श्रूयते।
अस्तु अस्तु सम्प्रति कार्यक्रमस्य प्रारम्भे वयं स्वागतं कुर्मः अस्माकम् अध्यक्षपादानां कुलपतित्राणाम् आचार्याणां हरेकृष्ण सतपथि महाभागानां प्रज्ञाधनानां बुधपुङ्गवानां कवीश्वराणां नवचिन्तकानां सुस्वागतं स्वागतमत्र पूर्वे सतां हरे कृष्ण महोदयानाम्। एते अस्माकम् अध्यक्षपादाः नवचिन्तकाः सर्वासां समस्यानां पूरणाय सर्वदा दत्तचित्ताः अस्माकं प्रेरकाः तेषां वयं स्वागतं सुस्वागतं व्याहरामः। ततः वयं पश्यामः एवं भूतं अद्भुतं कार्यक्रमं जे तथ्यतः पूर्णरूपं प्रयच्छन्ति ते भवन्ति अस्माकं समन्वयकाः बुद्धेश्वर षडङ्गिनः। तेषां कृते वयम् अपि अत्र स्वागतं व्याहरामः। समन्वयकवर्जाणां बुद्धेश्वर षडङ्गिनां सादरं स्वागतं कुर्वे कवीनां शुद्धचेतसाम्। अस्माकम् अत्र जे आधार पुरुष रूपेण विराजन्ते डी प्रमोद महाभागाः तेषां कृते वयं स्वागतं कुर्मः। एवं भूताः विद्वांसः विरलाः वयं पश्यामः श्रीमद् भगवद गीता विषये तेषां यत् भाषणं इतः पूर्वम् अस्माभिः श्रुतं तत्र सर्वे सम्मोहिताः सर्वे प्रमुदिताः। तथ्यतः नाम्ना एते प्रमोदाः सर्वेषां प्रमोदाय कारणभूताः जाताः। अतः तेषां अद्य यः विषयः वर्तते भारतीय मंदिर परंपरा आत्मनिर्भरशीलता आत्मतत्त्वबोधश्च विषयोऽयं सर्वेषां परमाह्लाददायको भविष्यति इति मन्ये। एवं भूतं विषयं आधारीकृत्य जे कथयिष्यन्ति तेषां वयं स्वागतं सुस्वागतं व्याहरामः। विप्रमोदाभिजानाना मात्मतत्त्वविदां सतां सादरं स्वागतं कुर्वे व्यासश्री ज्ञानमण्डपे। विप्रमोद अभिधानाः इमे विद्वांसः अस्माकं सर्वेषां परमानन्दप्रदायकाः सन्ति भविष्यन्ति इति नात्र कश्चित् संशयः। तेषां पुनरेकवारं वयं स्वागतं कुर्मः। एवं भूताः विद्वांसः पदार्थविज्ञानिनः तत्त्वचिन्तकाः विरलाः समग्रे धरणीतले विप्रमोदाभिधानानाः मात्मतत्त्वविदां सतां सादरं स्वागतं कुर्वे व्यासश्री ज्ञानमण्डपे। अत्र ये संयोजनं कुर्वन्ति तेपि अस्माकं सर्वेषाम् आदरभूताः सन्ति। प्रशान्तानां सुशान्तानां योजकानां जितात्मनां सस्नेहं स्वागतं कुर्वे व्यासपीठस्य पक्षतः। संयोजकानां कृते स्वागतं सुस्वागतं। पुनश्च केवलम् एकेन पद्येन मम स्वागतवाक्यं समाप्तिमेष्यति। तत्पद्यं भवति उपस्थितानां भारतवर्षस्य सर्वेषां विदुषां देशां समुपस्थित्य एवं भूतः ज्ञानमयः कार्यक्रमः परिपूर्णतां लभते प्रफुल्लतां भजते। तेषां कृते सम्प्रति अस्माभिः स्वागतं क्रियते। जेदीधनास्थं प्रतिधीरचित्ता सभास्थले भान्ति विचारवन्तः सुस्वागतं स्वागतमत्र तेषां नानाकलाकल्पनको विनानाम्। एवं भूतानां समग्र भारतवर्षस्य समुपस्थितानां विद्वद्वराणां वयं स्वागतं सुस्वागतं व्याहरामः। अद्भुत तत्व विषये श्रोष्यामः। कालक्षेपः न सहते अत्रैव विरमामः। जयतु भारतं जयतु संस्कृतम्।
वयं कृतकृत्याः आचार्याः भवतां स्वागतवचनेन सर्वे अत्र प्रफुल्लिताः प्रफुल्लिताः हर्षिताः इत्यत्र नास्ति सन्देहस्य लेशः। इति हेतोः व्यासश्री परिवार पक्षतः पुनः एकवारं भवतां कृते साधुवादं व्याहरामि। अपि च भवतां चरणकमलयोः नतिततिः निवेदयामि। इदानीं हाँ सर कहतु।
अच्छी अच्छी आ गोटे टेलीफोन रे मोर पाउ नहीं मु अच्छी मु 2 मिनिट रही जीवी आ गोटे टेलीफोन रे अच्छी
ठीक है तर्हि इदानीम् अहम् अनुरुन्धे अस्माकम् आचार्यान् अस्य कार्यक्रमस्य सभापति महोदयान् हरेकृष्ण सत्पथी महोदयान् ते कृपया अस्माकं समेषां कृते आशीर्वचनं प्रयच्छन्तु अपि च अस्य विषयस्य उद्देश्यम् उपस्थापयन्ति इति आचार्यः।
हाँ, धन्यवादाः प्रशान्त महला महोदयाः। सर्वेभ्यः नमो नमः। भवन्तः सर्वे जानन्ति सम्प्रति अस्माकम् अत्यन्त मंगलमय माहेन्द्र मुहूर्तः प्रचलति। अस्मिन् समये यत् चिन्तनं भवति, यत् कथोपकथनं भवति, यत् आलोचनं भवति, सर्वं भगवते एव उद्दिष्टम्। Everything is intended to Almighty. This is the most auspicious moment. जतः चन्द्रग्रहणं प्रचलति। अस्मिन्नेव मुहूर्ते यः मुहूर्तः भगवतः एव मुहूर्तः, ध्यानस्य मुहूर्तः, जपस्य मुहूर्तः तथा ज्ञानचिन्तनस्य एव ज्ञान आहरणस्य एव मुहूर्तः। तस्मिन् समये अस्माभिः एवं भूतं विषयम् आधारीकृत्य एकम् आलोचनाचक्रम् अनुष्ठीयते। यः विषयः न केवलं भगवते उद्दिष्टः अपितु भगवतः मन्दिरस्य कृते अपि उद्दिष्टः भवति। सर्वप्रथमम् अस्माकं ये परिचिताः महान्तः विद्वांसः, a great scholar in the domain of Indian culture and ancient Indian wisdom system, Professor Dr. D. Pramod. He is with us as the resource person of this afternoon. I, on behalf of the family of Vyasashree, extend a warm welcome to you, and we express our profound gratitude to you for the pain you are taking to deliver series of lectures. I remember last time you also delivered a very beautiful lecture to our participants, and this time also you have agreed. It's a great honor on our part to have you as the resource person. Friends, today's topic is very interesting. It is very educative also for all of us, particularly for the students, those who are studying Sanskrit. This topic is a beneficial area. अद्यतनः विषयः भवति तत्र टेम्पल कथम इंडियन इकोनॉमी अर्थात एंगेजमेंट आत्मनियुक्तेः वा अस्माकं नियुक्तेः पन्थाः कथम परिष्कृतः भवति भारतवर्षस्य मन्दिरद्वारा, तथा च कथम मन्दिरैः सार्धं यदा वयं संपृक्ताः भवामः तस्मिन् समये अस्माकं कथम आत्मबोधः भवति। न केवलं भारतवर्षे, मया तु बहु विदेश राष्ट्राणि गतानि। In those countries there is a dire need of the what to call these purohitas or the pujakas in the temples. I have seen and their range of income per month each in a foreign country is not less than 7 to 8 lakhs in Indian currency. In particularly in South India, in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, fortunately our dear Pramod belongs to that area, Hyderabad. This endowment department is a vibrant department and it is being monitored by a separate minister and a separate ministry. We were in Tirupati for more than 10 years and we have seen the management of Venkateswar temple in Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, managed by Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, and it is considered as the second richest temple of the entire world. The number of persons serving in that temple or centering around that temple will be around, say, 30 to 40,000, and they have got their employment, and based on that, they are maintaining their families. Mandira अस्माकं यथा गृहं भवति भगवतः मंदिरं तथा यथा अस्माकं शिल्पस्थानं भवति मंदिरम् अपि एकं शिल्पं, परन्तु पार्थक्यं भवति मंदिरं, the temple is a divine industry, whereas these are all ordinary industries. मंदिर गमन द्वारा मंदिरेण सार्धं संपर्क स्थापन द्वारा मनुष्यस्य कश्चन आध्यात्मिक भावः जागृतः भवति. A sort of divine consciousness get temple. The atmosphere of the temple is calm, quiet, serene, and spiritually surcharged. When you hear the chanting of Omkar, chanting of Veda mantras inside the auspicious premises of a temple, yes, roaming in a paradise on the earth. So, मंदिर द्वारा अस्माकं अर्थनीतिः समृद्धा भवति. और यदा मंदिरे कश्चन भक्तः दानं ददाति तस्मिन् समये सः स्वेच्छया एव ददाति. वयं मंगलमयानि कार्याणि, वेलफेयर एक्टिविटीज कर्तुं समर्थाः भवामः. तिरुपति मंदिर पक्षतः बहूनि कार्याणि क्रियन्ते. बहवः जनाः नियोजिताः भवन्ति. जनाः न केवलं भारतवर्षस्य विभिन्न प्रान्तेभ्यः अपि तु विश्वस्य विभिन्न स्थानेभ्यः एव आगच्छन्ति भगवतः दर्शनार्थं. यदि कश्चन लाभः न भवति, किमर्थम् एते भक्ताः आगच्छन्ति? ते न पर्यटकाः, they are not tourists, they are all devotees. There is a difference between tourist and devotee. So this mandira management, and during our tenure in Tirupati as Vice Chancellor, I concentrated on two subjects because that is the skill-based Sanskrit education. One is Paurohityam and the other one is temple culture. We had management courses in these two areas. We had UG and PG courses in these two areas. And in Andhra Pradesh, almost all the temples are coming under the purview of endowment department. And persons, every year persons as pujakas, as assistants, as managers, as assistant managers are recruited, they are getting very good salaries. And I have observed that nearly 10 to 15% of the pass-outs of our university, they are now serving in different temples of Andhra Pradesh and outside and getting very handsome salaries. Prime to the entire nation that everybody should try to be self-reliant, self-dependent, and that is the purpose of the education. Once Swami Vivekananda told that we want that education by which character is built. We want that education by which the courage of a lion is generated in the hearts and minds of the children. And we want that education by which one can stand on his own legs. Atmanirbharasilata, Atmanirbaram Bharatam, Atmanirbaram Vishwam, Atmanirbharasilab Manava Jatihi, Mandiram Ekam Thalam Bhavati, Jatra Gatva, Jallabasi Nija Karmo Pattam Vittam Tena Vinodaya Chittam, Sharve Atmanirbharasilaha Bhavanti. न केवलम आत्मनिर्भरशीलता जनाः आत्मनिर्भरशीलाः भवन्ति अपितु आत्मबोध संपन्नाः प्रतिक्षणं भगवतः दर्शनेन एकं सकारात्मक दृष्ट्या मानसिकं परिवर्तनं भवति. There is a positive transformation of the total thinking process of the mindset. Jatra sakaratmakam rachanatmaka parivartanam bhavati. What is the purpose? The another purpose of our education is to transform the society in positive direction. And Mandira temple is the only place where a man can, if he wants, get his mind transformed in a positive direction. Now the greatest problem of the human society is that almost each and every mind is poisoned and polluted by the negative attributes. We want to positivize these negative issues so that we can go ahead. Our sankalpa resolution can be auspicious. Our thinking process can be transparent, more transparent. Tanme manaha siva sankalpamastu. When we hear this mantra inside the temple, Jajjagrato duramudeti daivam tatu suptasya tataivaiti durangamam jyotisam jyotirekam tanme manaha siva sankalpamastu. We get ourselves thrilled. And so Atma Bodha. Yes, I am always connected with the Almighty. When this realization takes place, we feel that we are not alone in the society. Lord Venkateswar is always behind us, blessing us, showering his choicest blessings upon us, so that we can march ahead with renewed vigor and dedication. So that is the significance of the temple. Suruhudaha na kevalam atma nirbharasilata, na kevalam atma nijukti, na kevalam atma bodha, apitu the most effective thing that we get is atma santosha, self-satisfaction. I would like to make a mention here that once you go to a temple or think of a temple, think of constructing a temple, think of visiting a temple. Yes, from that very beginning, your mind will start, transformed, and you will be getting some satisfaction. Now, the most essential thing the human being wants is satisfaction, santosha, ananda. How can we get that ananda? We can get that ananda, yes, by not serving these temporary components of the world. We can get that ananda, permanent ananda, when we come in contact with the supreme reality in his own abode. Temple is the abode of supreme reality. So Atma Santosha, Atma Bodha, Atma Nirbharasilata, Atma Nijukti. Etesam Sarvesham Samanvayatmakam Talam Bhavati. The meeting ground of all these positive components of human life is nothing but the abode of supreme reality, the temple. And that is the reason why each educational institution is considered as the temple of learning. Our parliament is a temple. Our assembly is a temple because it is a temple of democracy. It is a temple of legislation. Everything. Pratisthanamura priya puridhama. Each and every place is a temple for me. And we should also perceive in that light, friends, let us come and hear our Professor D. Pramod, the Dean, a great realized person. I have heard his Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, discourses on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. A rare personality who has memorized the entire Gita and understood the purport of each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a unique scripture in the history of our Indian knowledge system. Ja swayam padmanabhasya mukha padmat vinistruta. Gita sugita kartabhya kimanne shastra vistare. What is the necessity of all other shastras if you have mastered Srimad Bhagavad Gita? So let us come and hear from our Professor, resource person, D. Pramod, regarding the significance of temples in strengthening the Indian economy, in generating self-satisfaction and self-realization in each and every human being. Once again, I extend my warm greetings to Dr. D. Pramod for being magnanimous to participate in our academic proceedings. It's a great sign, it's a great honor for all of us. Being a scientist of national and international reputation, you have shown your interest to get yourself associated with a Sanskrit and a cultural, organization of the country, that is Vyasashree, which is completely committed to the development of spiritual and cultural areas of our life. Punaha sarvebhyaha barambaram mama kritagyatam vinivedya je varishtaha santi tebhyaha namo vakam vinivedya je kanishtaha anusandhataraha vidyarthinaha jesam sankhya adhika drusyate te tu labhanvitaha bhavisyanti. They are the beneficiaries. Tebhyaha api mama subhakamanaha shubhasirpadam vinivedya viramame vistarat. Dhanyavadaha. Namaskaraha.
Thanks a lot to you, sir. During your short speech, you have interpreted so many related data regarding to our topics. There are so many temples in India. Some temples are very rich, like Tirupati temple, Padmanabha Temple, Somanatha Temple in Gujarat, Jagannath Temple in Odisha, and you have interpreted here the Tirupati Temple is the second richest temple in India, where 30 to 40,000 of employees are working there, and so many relevant data you have interpreted here. So many thanks to you, sir. On behalf of Vyasashree family, I would like to thank you. And now I may request our research person, Professor D. Pramod sir. Now you may present your topic, sir. And your topic is Bharatiya Mandira Parampara, Atmanirbharata तथा Atma Tattva Bodha. Here temples, Indian economy, employment and self-realization based on Bhagavad Gita. So now I request our research person, please proceed on, sir.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdara, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhuti Dhruvani Timamaha. Hare Krishna to all of you. Thanks for the introduction and the detailed introduction me, and sir has explained whole introduction of the temples and everything. I'm going to speak today on temples, Indian economy, and self-realization and employment. There are two parts in my speech. One is I made a song. I want to play the song. Then we'll come to know what are the temples, what is the purpose of temples, what information will get the temples, how many temples are there. So the song will tell you. It will take 5 minutes. After that, my speech will begin, sir.
Deva.
Are you able to hear, Doctor?
Yes, sir. Let's continue. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Udyogamiche దేవాలయం పవిత్రతను నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం 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 దేవతలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం భక్తులు గల ఆలయం భక్తి భావనను నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం ప్రేమాభిమానము నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం శాంతి భద్రతలు నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం ఐకమత్యంగా ఉంచే ఆలయం దేవాలయం 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 దేవతలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం భక్తులు గల ఆలయం విద్యా విలువలు నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం వేద శాస్త్రాలు నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం ఓర్పు సగనం నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం సంస్కృతి విలువలు నేర్పే ఆలయం దేవాలయం 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 దేవతలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం భక్తులు గల ఆలయం శుద్ధ సాత్వికం గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం మడి ఆచారములు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం మంత్రోచ్చరణ గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం భజన కీర్తనలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం 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 దేవతలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం భక్తులు గల ఆలయం కర్మలు తొలగించే ఆలయం దేవాలయం పాప పుణ్యాలు తెరిపే ఆలయం దేవాలయం ఆధ్యాత్మిక జ్ఞానము తెరిపే ఆలయం దేవాలయం చేటి ఆలయం దేవాలయం 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 దేవతలు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం భక్తులు గల ఆలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం దేవాలయం.
Do you know what will happen if you read one book?
Thank you, Dr. Sir. This is the song. I made it, I written and composed it, and thanks for listening. Now I'll present the topic and I'll share my screen. Yeah, I'm just sharing, sir. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Just a minute. Yes, sir. So this is my PPT. I'm going to speak on temples, Indian economy, employment, and self-realization. So it talks about why do we need the temples? Why do we have to go to the temples? What is the need of that? Who made the temples? Why the kings have constructed the temples? उसका जरूरत क्या? इतने बड़े-बड़े temples बनाने क्या? किसके लिए बना है? Or who are the beneficiaries? What we are getting? If temples are not there, what happens? All this information, I compiled it and gathered data and everything. I would like to present it. How many employees are working throughout India? How much income we are getting? So that's what statistics I have made in a graphical form. I will look to present you. Now, temples, they are basically spiritual centers. They are temples, mosques, and churches. Three religions we have it. We have temples for Hindus and mosques for Muslims, churches for the Christians. Now, why do we need a temples? Temples ka jurat kya actually? Can't we exist without temples? Why so many temples in India? Itna punya kshetra hai, so we have so many temples in India. What are the uses of temples? Why? What is the benefit of the temples? Then, why do we go to the temples? What is the necessity to go to the temples? Or can't we exist without going to temples? Is it necessary to go every day? Is it necessary to pray the God every time? Why? Then, why did kings and devotees construct the temples? Why did they construct so many temples? There are so many temples in India. For example, we have a Tirupati temple, Balaji, Ayodhya temple, Rama temple, Mathura, Lord Krishna temple, Padmanabha temple, Guruvaraya temple, Tanjavur temple, Trimbakeshwaran temple, Jyotirlingas we have. Then Sun temple, Orissa is famous temple. Then Golden temple, Amritsar, and Badrinath temple, and Ajanta Ellora cave temples, and Meenakshi temple. So many temples are spread out throughout India. And it's a beautiful land we have it. And people have constructed, they have given permission to the devotee, please construct it. Uska benefit kya mila, I'm going to explain those things. And basically temple industry. And it's basically an industry also, we can, the way Professor said it, it's an income generating center. And we get income and anyone construct the temples. Anyone, it's like a business also. There is no loss in that one. Always, once a person comes to the temples, always benefit will be there. And there is no loss. The temple cannot be closed. It will function continuously. And monetary benefits are there. Now, we can see people come from different places. For example, people go to Tirupati. They come from US. They come from UK. They go from Delhi, Hyderabad. Just to spend 1 or 2 seconds before the God. Just 2 seconds, that's all. To see us 2 seconds, they're spending so much money. coming from US, coming from Delhi. Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds ke baad they'll be too happy. Oh, I have seen the God. I'm blessed. Just for 2 seconds. And in the temples areas, in the pilgrimage centers, so many people are coming. And how to manage? The management is most difficult. And every day, 30 to 40,000 people are visiting some temples. I'm going to show the data. And management is required. And hospitals are required. Transport is required. How many temple people are involved in the temple construction, temple management, temple industry side? Now, Lord Krishna says, I reside in the temples. I reside in the temples. Devotees come to see me to express their sufferings and to seek blessings. He says, I reside in the temples. They come to me to express their sadness. Unke problems, they come and talk to me. They ask the blessings. Now, Bhagavad Gita 9.26, Lord Krishna says, Patram pushpam palam toyam, Patram pushpam palam toyam, ye me bhaktya prayachati, tadaham bhaktu prahauta, masnami pretatma. Patram pushpam palam toyam, ye me bhaktya prayachati, tadaham bhakti prahauta, masnami pretatmana. It says, if one offers me with a love and devotion, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even a water, I will accept it. I don't need big things. Any person with a small devotion, they should offer small things, a leaf, water, flower, and small fruits. I will accept it. That's what Lord expects. He has a lot of things. He has a lot of many things. He doesn't need anything, but he sees that who is person offering with a devotion. Now, Bhagavad Gita 3.11 says that Devan bhavayatanena, te deva bhavayantuva, parasparam bhavayanta, sherai paravasnat. Devan bhavayatanena, te deva bhavayantuva, parasparam bhavayanta, shereya param avaspata. The demigods being pleased by sacrifices, you will also please you. Thus, by cooperation between men and demigods, prosperity will reign for all. He says, you perform the yajnas, you satisfy them, they will satisfy you. There is a relation between the God and devotees. If you praying them, if you ask them, they will give you, but with a devotion. You respect them, you talk to them, you perform yajnas, pujas, definitely they will give. They are meant only the different departments are there in the spirituality. If you want money for Lakshmi, we'll put them. Finance department, defense department, education department, hospital department, so many departments are monitored by the different gods under the Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, and the Supreme Lord. So if you want anything, you talk to them, you perform yajnas, definitely they will give you, provided you are surrendered to them, provided you are not selfish. And your motto should be service the people. Motto should be to service the God. Now, Bhagavad Gita 3.12 says, Ishtan bhogan yav deva, Ishtan bhogan deva deva, dasayanta yagn bhavita, Tair dattan aparidhyabhyo, yod bhukte satate evasa. In charge of the various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied with the performance of yajnas, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys with the gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. What he says that? You talk to them, they have given, but you should ask them, can I take a permission? That's what we say, naivedyam. First you offer to them, after that you eat it. You are taking things from them, but you are accepting, you are eating without offering them is called a thief, because whole property belongs to him. If somebody comes to my house and he has taken it, then I feel it's bad. You should take a permission from me, because whole world belongs to him. And whoever wants anything, ask him, and you offer him, okay, God, can I take him? Otherwise, you will be treated as a thief. Now, what are the temples? Temples mean tranquility, purity. Temples is the education, vidya deti hai. Medication, there is the meditation they will give. Purification, they'll give the love, they give the engagement. So temples are tranquility, education, medication, purification, love and engagement. That is the definition of the temples. Now, temples are self and God realization centers. Because when you go to the temples, you get realized it. Who am I? What am I? Why I have come here? What is the purpose of that? Why so many people are coming? In the temple, everybody say, प्यून से लेके प्रोफेसर सभी बराबर है भगवान के सामने. In the spiritual world, everybody same. In the material world, the differences are coming. I am a professor, I am a servant, I am a peon, I am LDC in the material world. But in a spiritual world, everybody same. Peon se leke professor, everybody same in the temple. That shows the realization. That shows the God realization. And these are resource centers because India is a center of spirituality. And not now, for generations center of spirituality. And all the people are coming to India. The famous universities we have, Takshashila University, Nalanda University, whole belt of North India is filled with the temples. And Pavitrata is there. And lot of literature information is going on in that side. So temples, research centers. And they're also for employment. They're not only this one, they're employment. They are looking after us. Any devotees coming from abroad, they're helping us. And plus, their revenue center, they get the income also. Now, Hindus are very staunch believers in God. We believe in a God because from childhood our parents had told us, because society told us, so many temples, so many programs will take place. And temple, we believe in it. We are staunch believers in God. We believe all types of gods and goddesses. For us, everybody is same. All are equal. Because each department is represented by some of the gods. You talk to them, Lord Ganesha, for hindrances. If I don't want any hindrances, I want to achieve this talk, I pray to the God. I pray to the Lord Vigneshwara. And we have fear of a God. That's the most thing. Why we are staunch followers. We fear of a God. If I don't offer him prasadam, if I don't pray him, if I don't perform Sandhya Vandanam, I feel bad on the day. Okay, my day will not go. I have done something. For that reason, any person goes outside the home, first they pray to the God, वो तिलक लगा देते और पूजा करके बाहर निकलती है. God will bless you. Please go ahead. Your problem, your journey will be successful. Your work will be successful. That blessings will be there. That is the satisfaction. That is what we call. It's inculcated in our culture from childhood. And another one, fear of karma. Whole literature, whole script, karma. I am doing a research on karma. Karma is the most important. Nobody can escape the karma. Once a person is born in the materialistic world, he is involved in the material world, entangled in the material world. He cannot escape. He is a man in prison. I have another paper I will present next time. We are in the prison. We are in the dukkhalayam. You can't escape it. Only time you can escape going to the liberation, going to the spiritual world. That is the liberation. So everybody's karma. You are born as a human being because of punya karmas. There's so much competition is going on in the universe. So many animals are there, plants are there, pakshi are there, sabhi hai, sabhi आना चाहते हैं. आप पुण्य कर्म कर चुके हैं, आप इस धरती में आ चुके हैं. This is not the end. From here you have to go up and up and up. How to go? This is the realization period. जो 100 साल है, 50 साल है, 60 साल है, आप realize करो. Otherwise, you are wasting the life on the earth. बाद में नहीं हो पाएगा. You have to put many efforts to come back again earth. Temples, religious centers, religious places they are. Because Pavitrata is there. There are the rules and regulations. You cannot go with the chappals. You cannot go with the pine and sheds. You should be very neat. You have to go there. Because the way we go to the temples and everything, we have to be very neat and clean. We have to take a bath, religious places. And realization centers, दो तरीके के हैं. They give the self-realization as well as God realization. There are two things. Self. Lot of people self-realize. but they do not pray the God. They know what is he, but he doesn't trust it. But the person with the self as a God, he will be successful. What are the benefits we get it? We get a material benefits. People go for two things. We are mode of Rajoguna, we are. Okay, we want the material benefit as well as spiritual benefits. So we go for material benefits and sensual desires and spiritual benefits and worldly enjoyment. So if you go to the temples, if you ask the God, deity definitely will give you. Tadastu bolega hu. Because everyone is given a free will. Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu has given a free will to you. He will not interfere. Ab jo karna kar lo. How to get it? We get the service charges. We get the from donations. And from that, we get a huge employment. You know how many people are working? 350 million people are working in the temples. I'm going to give the details. Now, temples, service and devotees and kings. Kings have constructed so many temples. Go to our Orissa temple, Jagannath Puri temple, and Sun temple, Tanjavur temples, Padmanabha temple. We did not construct it. Some thousands of years back, they constructed. They're coming. Mathura temple, Ayodhya temple. By the grace of God, we have got a new temple, Sri Rama temple, Ayodhya. So the beautiful temple already existed. My question is, why did they construct? What was the need for them? They could also enjoy the life the way we are enjoying it. We never bother. We never contribute something to the temples. We don't contribute at least the mandir mein aap. There is a huge rush for the liquor shops, but there is no rush in the temples. You don't find a one person in the temples. Pujari haarti deke close kar dega mandir ko. But liquor shop mein hazaron log rehte hain. So we are materially looking for materials. But we are not talking about the spirituality. Mandir kyun banaya? Then they sacrifice the time. Whole time they sacrifice. Kings and administrators. They donated huge amount of money. Gold and silver ornaments for 5 things. They have given it. कभी लोग अपन भी जाते हैं, भाई क्या जरूरत है इतना? I will donate it. I get a punya. Now, if a person donates, what benefits I'll get it? I will tell you in this lecture. A person donating means he will get happiness. First point. 5 things. He will get happiness. First, okay, I given some amount to the God. I'm happy. Then I will get a self and God realization. I will know what I am, why I have come, self-realization. And God realization is there. I have to do it. He is my Father. He is my Supreme Father. Then reduce self and bad karma. जो whatever the mistakes have made it, knowingly, unknowingly, जान पूछ के कुछ कैसे भी मैं इसको प्रे करता हूँ. Please God, excuse me. Plus, if this is the human beings, human form. Only human form is the most conscious form, most intelligent life, so we can analyze it. No other living entity can analyze because we have an intelligent brain. We have an intelligent brain. We can analyze the things. So we can see what I have done a bad things in the previous birth. Please excuse me. Then also can be realized, if you go to the temples, okay, then we'll say that I go to higher planets. To construct temples, I may go to higher planets. The Dharmaraja will see, okay, this person has contributed his time and money to construct the temples. So he should be liberated. And he got liberation. And another slide, I'm talking about benefits of a self. What benefit do I get it? Thinking about others. चलो ठीक है मैं मंदिर बना दिया, मुझे पुण्य मिल गया, but दूसरों को क्या मिलेगा? I am thinking about others. Divine service. To show the path for the mankind. I am showing to others. I have constructed temples. Please come and visit this. When he performs the pujas in the house, we'll go and invite our neighbors. I perform Satyanarayana puja. I perform some Krishna puja. I perform Vishnu puja. I perform Mangalagori puja. Please come and take the prasadam. So I'm showing the way to them. Even if after the prasadam, the person who's traveling on the path, on the road, okay, just spend for time. Okay, prasadam मैं ले लेता हूँ. So at least 2 minutes को आप help किया उसको. So you're showing the path to the mankind. And the person who comes to the temples, he will go himself, no problem. He wants others to come along with him. Because I'm a father, I'll show to my son, "Arey beta, do some puja. I am doing puja, I'll get a benefit. आपको भी पुण्य मिलेगा. आपको भी problem नहीं होगा. Because your life will be smooth. I want to take others along with me." That is the intention of the people who constructed. To preach about God, कुछ लोग भगवान के बारे में बोलते रहते, that is another art. मैं टेम्पल बनाया, सबको बोल रहा हूँ. I'm not praising myself. I am informing them. Please, you all got the benefit. There is one temple recently constructed in Hyderabad, Sringeri. It's a beautiful temple, like a second Tirupati, sir. Thousands of people are coming. The person was a ornament jewelry man. He had some land, 5 acres land. He got an idea, why can't construct the temples? The land is donated with the permission for the government and the saints and sages, and a beautiful temple constructed in near Hyderabad, near Bhonagiri. The temple is called Swarnagiri. It's a beautiful temple. So look at the person, imagination. Ordinary person with agriculturist, some amount he had it, and land he donated. Thousands of people are going there. Look at the man, purity in this. Where will he go after death? Where will he go to different levels now? And temples give the employment to citizens. एक temple से हजारों they get employment. Lot of people get employment. I'm going to give the data now. And to get revenue, ये पक्का business है. कोई industries, metal business में lose it. Your shop may be closed, your company may be closed, but temple business will not close it. जहाँ भक्त होता है भगवान होता है. हमेशा भगवान भक्त के पास जाता है. So wherever the temples are, definitely God will there, devotees will come. Now, showing the path for others to reduce their bad karma, self and God realization, and I want to send them to the higher planets. Don't stay here. ये दुक्कालम है. दोबारा वही LKG करना, LKG, UKG, UG, PG, PH वही करना पड़ेगा. एक मर्तबा गया, ये पूरा निकल जाएगा. Because you're elevated. Then you're going to higher planets, showing the path of liberation. Now, types of employment at the temple, sir. A company, they give a job for only mechanical engineering, software engineering. Temple may we require all types of people actually, sir. With my analysis, I realized, sir, previously, temples में पूरा काम करते, sir. Whole people are working for temple directly, indirectly. Agriculture, farmer produce rice. भगवान क्या खाना दे रहा हूँ. मेस्त्री बना रहा है टेम्पल. कारपेंटर विंडोज का काम करवा रहा है. मेस्त्री कर रहा है. And electrician working in the temples. Pujari is working in the temples. And so many persons working. So there's the employment in the whole city, whole village. कहीं जाने का जरूरत नहीं था. We are working for the different multinational companies. Cities में आके we're spoiling our time. But I will tell you, everybody is indirectly working for the temples. The best example is the Ram Mandir temple. It was not there back. कुछ भी नहीं था अयोध्या में. I pray, I will take the pranam to the Yogi ji and Narendra Modi ji. They have constructed a beautiful temple in the Sringeri Ram Mandir temple. They have taken a oath. 5,000 employees day and night constructed. कितने लोगों को employment मिला है? कौन-कौन लोग काम किए? Engineers, electricians, softwares, maestries, managements, airports. So many things have come because of one temple. Now, and what are the employments we get it? We need the priests. पुजारी जरूरत है. बगैर पुजारी के मंदिर नहीं चलेगा. Employment for the pujaris. Vedic teachers. वेदा पढ़ने वाले टीचर्स होना चाहिए. प्रोफेसर होना चाहिए वेदास के लिए. Then singers we require it. Dancers we require it. Musicians we require it. Florists require it. तो भगवान पूजा के लिए इतने लोग की जरूरत पड़ती है वहां. Electricians are required. Civil engineers are required. Group 4 employees are required. Security people. Police required. हर जगह कम से कम 50,000 1 लाख डिवोटीज आते रहते हैं. उनको मैनेजमेंट करना उतना मुश्किल है. It's not an easy task to manage. Anything happens. For example, I went with family, sir. Something bad incident occurred. Something any bad. Somebody passed away. Next, my generation, they may not go to the temple. वो उनका माइंड में चले जाता है. I, my father went to the temple, some bad incident happened, so I will not go. उनको अवॉइड करने के लिए we require a security also. We require a police custodies also. Because so many pickpockets are there. Something will happen. Knowingly or unknowingly. तो उनको कंट्रोल करने के पुलिस की जरूरत पड़ती है. IGs, IPS officers, IAS officers require it. Plus administrative staff, कितना लोगों की जरूरत पड़ती है मैनेजमेंट का. Lot of MBAs, CEOs are required to manage. Then we require photographers, we require cloth merchants, we require general stores. So many shops are there nearby. We require flower shops. Plus we need hospitals. Plus we require tea stalls. We require ashramas also. So many things are required. Apart from this, city infrastructure has to be developed like the way Ayodhya developed it. Auditoriums are required. Function halls are required. Autos, cars, buses, bus stands, flights, airports, 5-star hotels. So these are service centers required to in a place where the temples are there. Now, why do we go? Why visit temples? We visit for material benefits. To explain our sufferings. I have got some problems. I will go and explain. My son is not well. My daughter is not well. Handicapped, by birth problem. I will go and explain suffering. For health issues, I will go. For family issues, I will go. For children issues, I will go. Because of these reasons, I will go to the temples. And education purpose. If I get a good marks, I will go to the temple. If I get a studies, I will go to the temples. Admission. If I get my son get admission in IIM, in IITs, I'll pray to the God. I'll come to Tirupati. I'll come to Jagannath temple. Admission, examination point of view. Students will say, if my paper is very good, if I read an examination well, I will come to the temple. Then people go for jobs. People go for the jobs to get a promotion. I'm working in the LDC for many years. I'm not getting promotion. I go to the temples. Some people go for monetary benefits. I want more and more wealth. I'm not happy with a flat. I want a 3 BHK. I want a villa. I want a whole building. And some people go for business. This business is not good. I want to go business purpose. People go there. Some people want the movable property, immovable properties. I want the more cars. I want the buses, lands. People go for that. And people also go for blessings. I'll say that after success, definitely I'll come to the temple. After completing my son's marriage, I'll perform Satyarana Puja. I will offer the donation to somebody. After marriages, for sensual desires, worldly enjoyment, we'll go to temple for blessings. Now, to attend the spiritual activities, and sometimes we go to the temples to attend spiritual activities. कोई भजन देखना है, कोई कीर्तन देखना है, कोई ब्रह्मोत्सव देखना है. Some people to learn the spiritual activities. कुछ लोग देखने के लिए जाते हैं, and to get a mental peace. I just go and sit for 10 minutes. I get a mental peace. I'm happy. To reduce the bad effects, to reduce the bad karma, people go there. Oh God, save me. I've done some bad work. And forgive me all these things. To get a realization, God realization, to go to higher planets, and to get liberation. Now, after success, I will say, I will give some charity. I will give some money, will offer some to the God. Offer donations. What are the donations will get it? I have written. That's the. After success, I'll give some money. For charity, I'll give money. In Tirupati, I'll get a cash and checks. People will count the money. Not possible. And duties, they'll make it. They require machines to count the money. Ornaments. For Vedic studies, education purpose. People donate them, give the donation for these activities. Some people give the cows. Some people give the poor people for they donate some money. Some people free annadanas. Construction of ashrams. I got a lot of money. I can construct one ashram there. Hotels. Properties, lands by the old people. Some people have a land. Okay, I can give one land to the temple. We'll get a money from a donations also. Now, and people also get, temples also get from the source of income. They get service charges, paisa milega unko. They get a cash or checks because they're performing puja, Arati puja, Abhishekam puja, they get a funds from that. Ornaments, gold and silver. People donate the clothes, and they do the service also. And they get money from the service. Annadanam se unko income milega. Transport se milega. Because so many buses they operated, they get income from transport. Some of the institutions, some of the temple, TDD for example, they have universities, colleges, and they get money from that. Constructed colleges, and they have functionals, conventionals, they get a fund from that. And some of the temples have also constructed hospitals. We get the funds from the hospitals. So the different incomes will get sources of income for the temple. And some of the lands, management will give a land for leasing purpose. Use the college, Tirupati also used for leasing purpose. Buildings, leasing pe de sakte. Some people, management comes to the temple, they go on a lease basis. So these are the avenues to get an income for the temples. Now, disbursement of the temple funds, where do you spend the money? Itna paisa aa raha hai, kahan denge unhom? There's a huge expenditure also for them, because they give the salaries to the priest ko salary dena padega, staff ko salary dena padega aapko. They conduct so many festivals, Brahmotsaval, and they give the money for other devasthanas, and maintenance of the villages, maintenance of the temples, and they disperse the amount for the annadanas, education purpose, healthcare purpose, and management also construct the infrastructure facilities like buildings, hotels, development of cities and buildings and shops. If the area is very good, naturally people will go there. People want the purity also. Sanctity should also be there. If the city is not good, maintenance is not good, nobody will be there. Some of the temples are disregarded for us because maintenance is not there. It's the duty of the government, duty of the management of the higher temple industries. They should come and forward and upgrade their old temples which don't have a funds. And they also give the money for the minority welfare schemes. For Christians, for Muslims, we also give the funds. Now, Sri Ram Mandir temple, recently I got the data, it has generated 20,000 crores. Employment, 2,000 workers working in the temple every day. Now, this is the data I wanted to show it to you. This is worth of temples. Look at this, Padmanabha temple, Guruvayur temple, graphically I have collected data. This is worth of temple. Kya uska value at present? 120 lakhs, more than that. Guruvayur temple, 2,500 crores. TDD temple, you have the 900 crores. Vaishnav temple, Shirdi temple, Sabarimala temple, Puri Jagannath temple, 150 crores worth. Siddhi Vinayaka temple, Kashi temple, Mahalakshmi temple, Somnath temple, Madura Meenakshi temple. That is the worth I am talking. In that so much worth is there in the temples. Now, I am going to another histogram, the data. It talks about the annual income of temples in crores. In crores. Ram Mandir temple will get 25,000 crores. Tirumala Tirupati Devasthan will get 10,000 crores. Guruvayur temple will get 500 crores. Golden temple is another temple we have it. Amritsar mein 500 crores. And Puri Jagannath temple 237 crores. Sabarmati Meenakshi temple 80 crores. And Kashi Vishwanath temple 5 crores income will get from the temple. And this is the generation of the income. And it's a big industry and solving the many people. Now, how many people visit the temples? I got the data I collected. This shows that Golden Temple pay 150,000 people visit. It's a huge number. You require huge management. You require you require hospitals, you require transport facility, 150,000. Ram Mandir, Ayodhya, 100,000. Sabarimala, 70,000 people. Badrinath, 60,000 people. Guruvayur temple and TTD, every day 50,000 people visit. And Kashi Vishwanath people, every day 3,000 people, more than that people visited. This is the graph showing the temples, visitors to the temple. Now, this is the data I got it, sir. Religious places in India in lakhs. This is the existing now. 24.5 lakh temples, including Hindu, Jains, and Sikhs. I consider those are all same for us. Then Previously से बहुत ज़्यादा था. Invaders have removed or destroyed some of the temples. So many temples are there, they need to be repaired. Existing temples are nearly 25 lakhs, we have it now. Mosque also increased now. It was not there. Now we have nearly 3.5 lakhs of mosques. Churches also increased. 2.8 churches are there in India now. Now, employment. This is the most important I wanted to highlight you. We should not underestimate the temples. We should not think only government jobs, multinational companies. There is employment in the temples also. There is a employment generation center temples. Temples are giving employment to 35 crores people, sir. Whereas government is giving only 3.5 crores. I'm talking about central and state. I'm not talking about the private industry. This data I got it from NSSO I collected. So much variation, sir. आप एक दिन टेम्पल बंद कर दीजिए. Look at that, how many people suffer. COVID period में temples were closed. People were hungry because income was not there. What happened in Kashmir? The tourists are closed and income will not be there. So this is the employment. Now, this is the comparative expenditure of people. Look at this data. People spend the money religious purposes. People spend that. We go to tours on educational travels and social travel, and how much money we are spending. I'm quite happy that people are spending more money for religious travels. We are spending an average 2,717 per day per person we are spending, sir. Nearly 2,700 rupees spending per day per person to visit the religious places. For educational purpose, for example, my son wants to go to Bangalore for admission. I'm spending only 2,286 per day per person. Social travel, like for enjoyment purpose, picnic purpose, outing purpose, and one person is spending only 1,068 rupees per day. If you look at this one, people are spending more money for religious itself. That's a good information. Then, total expenditure travel of all visitors. एक दिन में कितना spend कर रहे हैं? 1,306 crores per day. Visitors are spending, devotees are spending amount to the temples. Then, annual expenditure, travel of all visitors. All मंदिर में जाएंगे आप, सब लोग जाएंगे. How much money they are spending? This is income. Means I don't say income because people are spending so much money for to visit temples. People are spending 4.74 lakhs crores. People are spending to visit the temples. Look at that, so much figure we have it. So it's our duty to make it popularly, to make it neat and clean, so that people get a purity, people get a what you call spirituality, the karmas will reduce. It's our duty to maintain the temples neat and clean. Now, government has proposed Ramayana circuit, life philosophy Lord Buddha Rama, they want to make it. Char Dham road project, they are making it. It's a good sign. They're putting a lot of efforts. We must be thankful that the new government has come for the past 11 years and they're doing wonderful to make it India one of the best in the world. Buddha circuit, and now 50,000 temples in Jammu and Kashmir to be renovated and other places. So this is the government plan, spiritual center, they want to make it. Now, not only temples, festivals also there, sir. Ganesh Chauthi, idols, deities, feasts, employment income. Look at the recently, yesterday, 10 days back, Ganesh Chauthi temple festival was there. How much money is involved in that one? If Ganesh Chauthi is not there, what is employment? What is the employment problem? Don't you think they suffer? And Deepavali, crackers, sweets, manufactured units, employment. कितने आदमी employment मिल रहा है? Sankranti, kites. We hide the kites and employment. Holy colors, Dasara, clothes. We spend the money. We use the new clothes. And many other festivals, circulation of money is going on from my pocket to customer to this. Money circulation is going on. And employment is getting. Plus, lodges, hotels and transport. I want to go to Delhi. I want to come to Puri. I use the book the lodges and transport. So my money is being used for the circulation purpose. Now, apart from this, the income of mosques and churches are also increased. This is the data we have in the temples, but we don't have a data of those temples, those mosques and churches. That's also increased. Now, conclusion: temples have become resource centers for realization, revenue, and employment for citizens. Needs to protect them. Now, this is the sloka. I always like it. Vina Veda, Vina Gita, Vina Ramayan Katam. Vina Veda, Vina Gita, Vina Ramayan Katam. Vina Kavi Kalidasa, Bharat Bharat Nahi. Vina Kavi Kalidasa, Bharat Bharat Nahi. If there is no Veda, if there is no Gita, no Ramayan, that is the end. If there is no poet like Kalidas, there will not be any Bharat. This is the ancient poet Kalidas said in 4th century. Still it is valid now. That is the power of Indian Vedic culture, Indian knowledge system. Now, these are the references I quoted. Bhagavad Gita, National Sample Survey Office, and Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam data, Wikipedia. I have taken all references. I collect the data. I took a lot of time. I wanted to show the people the importance of temples. Now, this is my activity, sir. Vedic culture back to my own channel. I am sending a Bhagavad Gita every day morning 6 a.m. for just 3 minutes. Bhagavatam in the evening. And this is my channel. And join WhatsApp group and please propagate it. This divine book of Bhagavad Gita, at least one person reads. At least one person will talk nicely in the society. Society is completely destabilized. People are not talking properly. It is our duty to propagate it as much as we can. For that reason, I have taken an oath. I am sending every day with all your blessings. This work is carried out under the research project, Study of Metaphysical Analysis of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, Laws of Karma, Soul and Purpose of Life, Indian Council of Philosophical Research, ICPR, Ministry of Education, Government of India. I am thankful to ICPR for sanctioning the research project. I also applied to different places. ICPR, again, I may get another project. I will continue to do this service. And my papers, Ashtavadhanam, Spirit on, Journey of a Soul is another paper I would like to present next time. Spiritual being, spiritual education, waves and particle interaction, soul and body, man in prison, rest in peace, Purnam, songs based on Bhagavad Gita, Bharatiya Sanskriti, everyday Srimad Bhagavatam, one sloka at 6 a.m. This is my channel, Vedic Culture Back to Home. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity to present the paper in the conference. Thank you.
Many thanks to you, sir. During a short time, you have interpreted so many data here relating the temples, employment, and the economy of India. And first of all, you have raised some thought-provoking questions regarding temples, mosques, and churches. Why do we need a temple? What are the uses of a temple? Why do we go to the temple? How much the income of the temple? How much the employment in the temple? Why did the king and devotees construct the temple? And in this connection, you have interpreted a verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Patram puspam phalam toyam jo me bhaktya prajachati tadaham bhakti upahrutam asnami prayatatmanaha. And if one offer me with a leaf or a fruits and etc., I give them salvation. In this connection, we have said, then devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantuvaha parasparang bhavayantah sreya param avapsyatah. You have interpreted the verses. Ishtan bhogan hi devan dasyante jagya bhavitaha peridattan pradeyebhya jo bhunkte stane vasah. अर्थात यथा यदि वयम देवान् चिन्तयामः देवाः अपि अस्माकं विषये चिन्तयिष्यन्ति ते अपि अस्माकं कृते फलं दास्यन्ति. And after that, the meaning of the temple, tranquility, education, medication, purification, love, etc. The full form of the temple you have interpreted. The temples are for self and God realization. The utilization of a temple you have interpreted self and God realization, and resource centers for employment and revenue. Why do we Hindus visit in the temple? Hindus trans belief in God, believe all types of goddess and goddesses, and Hindus fear of God, fear of karma. In this connection, we have mentioned a slok verse. Nahi karmani khiyante kalpakoti satairapi avasyameva bhaktavyam krutam karma shubha shubham. In the temple, the visit, by the purpose of visit the temple, you have interpreted the happiness, reduce or nullify the bad karmas, and the liberation, and generate huge income, like 3 crores, 350 employees are working in a temple, and the temple is the religious center, realization center of self and God, benefits, material benefits in this regard, and the sensual desires, and worldly employment. And then we have raised the question, why did the kings construct the temple? Divine services show the path to mankind to take along with them, and types of employment in the temple. In this regard, we have mentioned in the temple there are need of staff, priests, Vedic teachers, singers, dancers, and musicians, florists, and electricians, civil engineers, group D, group 4th grade employment, securities, police, administrative, and staff. In the outside of the temples, the vendors, photographers, cloth shops, general stores, flower shops, hospitals, doctors, tea stall, and ashramas. So types of employment in this regard, these are the employment inside the temple and outside the temple. And in this connection, we have mentioned the city infrastructure. If a temple is there, the city infrastructure will be needed, and administration, and bus stand and airports also needed. So why we visit temple in this regard? You have explained to explain suffering, health issues, family issues, children issues, education issues, and studies. In this regard, the people are going to temple for smooth admission in a college or schools or universities, and get good result from examination, to get a job, to get promotion, and more wealth and business. And people are going to temple for blessings, and how our Indian economy developed by the by our temples. In this regard, we have interpreted offer donations. Some poor people, they donated the cows, source of incomes from the temple, service charges, etc. And evam prakarena tatra jadi you have mentioned so many data how Ram Mandir at Ajodhya katham tatra कियत् परिमाणं धनानि तत्र उपार्जनं भवन्ति अस्मिन् प्रसंगे भवन्तः सम्यक् उक्तवन्तः। पुनश्च यत्र मन्दिराणि भवन्ति तत्र बहुविधानि कार्याणि भवन्ति। पुनश्च तत्र जनाः नियुक्ताः भवन्ति, तत्र कार्याणि अपि जनाः प्राप्नुवन्ति, तत्र कस्मिन् वा कस्मात् मन्दिरात् कियत् परिमाण धनानि तत्र प्राप्यन्ते अस्मिन् विषये भवन्तः रेखाचित्रमाध्यमेन सम्यक् अत्र उपस्थापितवन्तः। मन्ये अत्र ये अस्माकं सर्वे अत्र श्रोतारः सन्ति, मार्गदर्शकाः सन्ति, शोधछात्राः सन्ति, तेषां मनसि इयं नूतना चिन्ता समागमिष्यति। माने अत्र तेषां मनसि नूतना चिन्ता आयाति, मन्दिरमाध्यमेन अपि अस्माकं भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था परिचालिता भवितुम् अर्हति। परन्तु सर्वे जानन्ति जे तावत् इंजीनियर भवन्ति, यान्त्रिकाः भवन्ति वा चिकित्सकाः भवन्ति, ते केवलं धनम् उपार्जनं कृत्वा भारतस्य अर्थनीतिं वर्धयन्ति। एतत् तु न समीचीनं। भवन्तः सम्यक् अत्र प्रतिपादितवन्तः कथं तत्र मन्दिरमाध्यमेन अस्माकं भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था तत्र नियन्त्रिता भवितुम् अर्हति। इति हेतोः भवतां एतादृशः प्रयासः अस्माकं समेषां कृते प्रेरणादायकः भविष्यति इत्यत्र नास्ति सन्देहस्य लेशः। इति हेतोः व्यासश्री परिवार पक्षतः पुनः एकवारं भवतां कृते अहं साधुवादं कृतज्ञतां विनिवेदयामि। अत्र अद्य ये भवन्ति बहवः श्रोतारः, तेषु अस्माकं रायगंज विश्वविद्यालयस्य अतनु आढ्य महोदयः, डॉक्टर अतनु आढ्य महोदयः तत्र अत्र उपस्थिताः सन्ति। अतनु बंदोपाध्यायः, अस्माकं शोधछात्रः बादल देव शर्मा, विवेकानंद सेठी, विश्वनाथ महातो दिल्लीतः रेकॉर्डिंग इत्यादिकं कार्यं यः परिचालयति। अस्माकम् आचार्याः श्री ललिताराणी तत्र तिरुपतितः संयोजिताः सन्ति, दैतारी द्विवेदिनः, पुनश्च अत्र डॉक्टर सुनेली देई महोदयाः सन्ति, तत्र गंगाधर मेहर विश्वविद्यालयतः डॉक्टर रविकांत महोदयः सन्ति, डी विनोद राव, वतिकृष्ण पाणिग्राही महोदयः सन्ति झारखंड प्रदेशतः, तत्र हिमाचल प्रदेशतः अत्र बहवः शोध तत्र अध्यापकाः आचार्याः सन्ति। केरलतः सन्ति अत्र इंदिरा कृष्ण कुमार के महोदयः, उपेन्द्र माइती हिमाचल प्रदेशतः, प्रोफेसर सत्यनारायण आचार्य महोदयः अस्माकं समेषां परिचिताः, संस्कृत एक्सप्रेस नाम्ना विख्याताः, मातृकल्पः सावित्री सत्पथी महोदयः, सुनंदा दे महोदयः, अपि च अस्य कार्यक्रमस्य निदेशकः डॉक्टर उमाकान्त पंडा महोदयः अत्र उपस्थिताः सन्ति। अत्र उपस्थितेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः अहं साधुवादं व्याहरामि, व्यासश्री परिवार पक्षतः धन्यवादं च वितनोमि। अस्मिन् अस्माकं आगामिनि भानुवासरे कः कार्यक्रमः भविष्यति अस्मिन् विषये यदि काचित् सूचना वर्तते तर्हि अस्माकं समन्वयक महोदयः अत्र उपस्थापयन्तु। आचार्यः।
अस्तु, धन्यवादाः प्रशान्त कुमार मला महोदयः। वस्तुतः अद्य अस्माभिः एव एकस्य नवीन विषयस्य श्रवणं कृतं। कथमिति चेत् केवलमेव संस्कृते यदा गवेषणं भवति केवलं संस्कृतशास्त्रम् उद्धृत्य गवेषणं भवति, किन्तु भारतीय अर्थनीति, इंडियन इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम एंड टेम्पल कल्चर इत्यादि विषये अस्माकं चिन्तनं न भवति। यतोहि पदार्थविज्ञानिनः सन्ति अस्माकं डी प्रमोद महोदयः, अतः अस्माकं कृते मार्गम् अपि ते प्रदत्तवन्तः। अनेनैव प्रकारेणापि गवेषणं कर्तुं शक्यते। यथा टेम्पल विषये अत्र उक्तं तथा पौरोहित्य विषये अपि कर्तुं शक्यते, ज्योतिषशास्त्रम् उद्धृत्य कर्तुं शक्यते। अन्य पुनश्च नाट्यादि विषये अपि, रूपकादि विषये अपि एतादृशं गवेषणं कर्तुं शक्यते इति एव कश्चन नवीनः उपायः, नवीनः मार्गः आचार्यैः प्रदर्शितः। अतः वयं तु कृतज्ञाः। We are much more thankful to Professor Pramod ji. He has shown the best path for Sanskrit scholars to conduct their research in such a different ways. Temple culture and Indian economic system, temple culture and Indian administration system, such type of subject can be taken. So we are much more thankful to Professor sir. Then we will listen in next month also, next month first week. अद्य अन्यैव प्रकारेण अस्य कार्यक्रम समापनं भवति। आगामिनि भानुवासरे पश्यामः। तथैव अर्थनीतिं दृढीकृत्य नवीन विषयाणामेव चिन्तनं भविष्यति। इदानीं शान्तिपाठस्य कालः। अहम् अस्माकं निर्देशकमहोदयान् अनुरुन्धे ते शान्तिमन्त्रम् उपस्थापयन्तु। पण्डा महोदयः।
ओम परमात्मने नमः। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम जहो शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथिवी शांति रापः शांति ओषधय शांति वनस्पतय शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः।
सर्वे अनम्यूट कुर्वन्तु विश्व कल्याणार्थमेव प्रार्थनां करिष्यामः। सर्वे भवन्तु
जय तु भारतम जय तु संस्कृतम जय तु व्यासायनम जय तु
अनुसंधानम जय तु व्यासायनम। सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः।
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः।
जय जगन्नाथ।
जय जगन्नाथ।
पुनर्मिलन।
जय जगन्नाथ।
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय
Thank you for all
जगन्नाथ।
the members for attending the
Yes,
conference.
sir. Pranam to you also for your scholastic lecture, sir.
No, thank you.
Very
sir.
good and
All
very
of you.
beautiful. Yes, sir.
The presentation okay, sir? What about the slides and everything?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
sir?
yes. The slides are very good.
Okay. Last time what happened? No, flights did not move it in last talk. But now it's okay now.
No. But this lecture, all are okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.